Yeah, Bruce, this is my fender I developed for my John Deere zero turn, but I've also made it to where it will fit multiple other zero turns. This will help prevent wet grass, dirt, mud, and stuff off of your mower deck to help longevity of your belts and pulleys and bearings and stuff. It works super great. So I've had it on my mower since 2013. I took my mower into John Deere and they really liked it, and the guy told me I should patent it, and that's what I done. I have it filed for U.S. patent pending, and like I said, I've made it to fit hopefully other mowers. I know it'll fit a Cub Cadet. I know it'll fit a John Deere. I know it'll fit the Kubota, because Rick has one on his mower, and I'm thinking it's going to fit the Taro, and I also know it'll fit the Bad Boy, because Brian has one on his mower as well.
And you'd be willing to modify it to fit other tractors?
Oh, absolutely. Well, on the Cub Cadet with the steering wheel, I actually did have to modify the top. I took 4 inches off because of the way the wheel mounts more straight up and down than the other ones that have a little bit of an angle. So yeah, they can be modified at anything because it's just made out of plastic. So you can cut it, modify it wherever you want to, whatever shape you need, or shorten it. Because Rick did the same thing on his mower for the Kubota. On the right hand side, his anti-skite wheel, it would hit. So he just shortened the back of the fender a little bit, and then it clears and it still works fine.
So for all mower folks that have a riding mower, what's the major benefit of having this type fender, Mike?
Well, again, it keeps the dirt and debris, especially in the springtime and the rainy seasons, it keeps all the wet grass and debris from the wheels. You may still get some that's going to blow up from your chute onto the deck, but the majority of what the wheels are kicking up, this will prevent the wheels from throwing anything up. Especially, for mud and water, stuff like that. If you got any wet areas, it will keep the wheels from throwing that up on top of the deck. And I've even got a relative in the Carolinas who complained with his, I got to get him a set, because he lives down there and there's a lot of sand land, and the sand just goes up on top of the deck after he washed it. So this can be a big plus for him as well, that it'll keep the sand off of the top of the deck.
And this material looks like it's rust resistant. Can you talk a little bit about this material?
The material is an ABS plastic. It's a hair cell finish, and it makes it look more factory. The brackets are out of an 1/8-inch steel, and they're powder coated for durability as far as the paint. And even the hardware, I got the hardware down to where it's a black zinc, so it looks nice. It's not like a shiny bolt on there that's just a regular zinc bolt that's going to rust or something.
It looks very clean on the edges. The edges are very smooth, Mike. It looks like it'll.
They were all the pieces were done molded, and then they run through a CNC router machine that routed everything out. And any rough edges, they just took a tool and cleaned the edges off.
And these are designed for whether it's 10-inch or 13-inch
correct
wheels.
I have a bracket made that'll fit the 10-inch wheel, which is a 6-inch bracket, and I have a bracket that is 7 inches, which will fit the 13-inch wheel.
And is there any kind of a defective parts warranty in case it breaks?
There's nothing you're going to break. Matter of fact, Brian's kid has them on his mower, and for some reason he hit something and it spun down. He ran over it. Did not hurt it. He backed up, slipped it back up to the top, and he's good to go. But no, you're not going to break them because they're very flexible.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so you're not going to break them.
They're not going to rust.
No, they're not going to rust. If you do anything, if you run into something, you might bend the bracket, but you can straighten that back out. But the fender is definitely not going to break.
It'll be on for the life of the mower.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anything else you could tell us about does it come with mounting hardware, everything you need, huh?
And Mike? The package, it'll come with the 2 fenders, the bracket, whichever size you...
Let's take a walk and see that, Mike.
Okay.
The bracketing and the fenders, how that gets packaged up.
All right, you'll have 2 fenders.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a packet of hardware.
Let's take a look at the packet. It looks like basic nuts and bolts.
Yep, they're 1/4 20. They're 1/4 by 5/8 long.
1/4 by 5/8 long.
Lock washers and nuts.
So you have the lock washers here as well.
Yep.
Set of 4.
And then you have the brackets.
And then you have the brackets. This come packaged in the shrink wrap, 2 each. So you have a bracket for each fender. There's a total of 4 brackets.
There'll be 2 brackets.
2 brackets, one for each fender. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's
and
right.
again, the bracket, depending on what size wheel you have, you'll have a 6-inch bracket for the 10-inch, and then you'll have a 7-inch bracket for the 13-inch.
And everything gets shipped and gets fit in this
Yep,
box
in this
per
box.
per set.
Put that in, the hardware goes in, put the fenders in,
And the
instructions
installation instructions.
and close her
And then
up.
if the customer has any questions, Mike, they feel free to give you a call or email you.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
you can walk through any questions they
Yep.
may have and answer it for. Very good, Mike. Appreciate your time today. Congratulations on your new invention. And